Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome to your October predictions. We are going to see what is coming towards you in the month of October. Okay, but before we dive into the cards, I want to hear from you. What are your intentions? What is that you want to bring in into your life in the month of October 2025? So we have your tarot cards here, but first we're going to pull some tea leaf oracle out of this pouch. I'm gonna close my eyes and pull some cards for you here. Okay, so let's see what we get for my Sagittarius. What's coming for my Sagittarius in the month of October? Is it too many? I don't know. Okay, one. My eyes are closed and this is so much fun. Okay, let's see. So we have got 4. Let's pull one more. What's coming for my Sagittarius? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have a bunch of cards. We will see. Okay, so first of all, career. So your career seems to be your focus in the month of October. We also have pineapple, which says reconciliation. So if you had a falling out with a partner, person, friend, family member, there is some reconciliation happening. We have forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Okay. We have purse, pay attention to your finances. And we have mountain, major challenge to overcome. Okay, so I do feel that this could be in your career and finances. You could be going through some challenges. You might be having some muddle, unclear thinking, maybe some confusion, some other sort of challenges, right? But with this pineapple card, I feel that you will be able to resolve it. But let's see with your tarot cards what this is about and what other messages we can get. Okay, so let's see with tarot what's coming towards my Sagittarius and rising Venus. Let's see. Okay, we got Judgment. Happy to see this card. So okay, before we jump into the reading and the cards, I just want to let you know that we will also be doing a yes or no question at the end. So if you have a question in mind that you are confused about and you would love to know a yes, no, maybe or something like that for your question, keep that in mind. Make a mental note of it, because we are going to use this crystal ball oracle deck to find an answer from the spirit, from the divine, for your question. Okay, and before I filmed your reading, so I filmed your reading, and the moment I stood up from my chair, I realized that the camera was not recording. I would say, like, pay attention to your tech stuff. If you're recording something, filming something, even if you're doing some sort of paperwork, signing something, double check. Okay, that is one thing. And secondly, so when I tried to film your reading earlier, we also got the judgment card, but that time that was reversed. Now it is upright. So I do feel that you are answering your call. You are waking up to your magic. You are waking up to your purpose. You are realizing your worth. If you have been going through some difficult times, maybe you hit a wall with something. This could be around career, finances, could be relationship as well, because we have the reconciliation card. I feel that you will be able to overcome that challenge. Yeah. And this card says all the signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Also, the 20th could be important. So 20th of October could be an important date for you. Okay, we got a bunch of cards. Let's take them all. Okay, under the deck energy, I love to see that we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and underneath it we have 5 of Swords in reverse. This really is the card of conflict with other people, and we have the reconciliation, and this is in reverse. So definitely, if you had some conflict with someone around you, you are moving towards reconciliation. We will see what this is about. Okay, so we have Chariot. As I said, with the Judgment, if you, and these are major arcana means like big events, major events, major turning points, major milestones being achieved or being worked upon. So with this Chariot and Judgment, you're definitely, if you were struggling with something, because we have, with this Mountain card, major challenge to overcome. So if you were struggling with something, I see that you are overcoming that hurdle, that obstacle. And those challenges could be like, again, in relationships or your finances or career, something like that. But you are moving forward with this Chariot energy, right? We also have the Moon, and the Moon is in reverse. Taking time for deep self-reflection is essential. So again, if you are dealing with conflicts, or if you have been dealing with conflicts, I think you have taken some alone time, you have journaled, you have reflected. Some of you could have, talked to a therapist, coach, something. Maybe you have got like a personal tarot reading. Maybe you have been watching other readings like this. And I think that has helped you reflect on yourself, on your situation, on your challenges, on your relationships. And that is giving you a lot of clarity, because when the Moon is upright, this could also mean darkness. This could also mean doubt, uncertainties, right? Fears, insecurities, and this is reverse. And we have the Chariot and the Judgment. So I do feel that you are getting out of like a challenging situation, a dark place, conflict. You are getting a better understanding. And we see like in this one, like the Moon is shining bright. So when the Moon is in waxing phase, and what that means is like in the month of October, when the Moon is in after the new moon, when the Moon is slowly growing towards the full moon, that could be an important period for you as well during the month of October. Okay, we also have Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is saying be ambitious, chase your every dream. So Knights are passionate, like fast moving. Swords is related to information, knowledge. So this is in reverse. It gives me two meanings. First of all, you are moving forward. These challenges and confusion might be, making you feel frustrated. But with this Knight of Swords in reverse, I would say do not rush. Okay, do not rush through things. As I said in the beginning of your reading, like if you are doing something, signing a contract, taking a new job opportunity, maybe investing your money somewhere, right? Making some sort of money deal, something like, I don't know, double check the terms and conditions and those kind of things, I would say. So with Knight of Swords, be careful about that. Okay, but it's about going after what you want. And this could also mean that the reason you could have been stuck, again, it could be in career or relationship, whatever that is for you. Maybe there was more information needed. Maybe you needed to, go through this period of self-reflection. Maybe the person you had a conflict with needed to go through a period of self-reflection, because you know how they say that communication is so important in relationships. It is 100%. But the thing is, you first need to learn to communicate with yourself as well. If you are not coming to terms with what exactly you are feeling, what you are thinking, what your fears are, what your insecurities are, your communication with other people would be, messy. So that is something to keep in mind. We also have the King of Cups and the Patient Wedge. So when I did your reading earlier, we got the King of Cups. So, and that was a message that came through loud and clear before the reading that I filmed, which I forgot to hit the record button on. But yeah, with this King of Cups, you are feeling a lot in control with your emotions. Okay, you are feeling calm and composed. And I think you are approaching any challenges, again, with a lot of patience and an open mind. That's what I would say. Like, you are not reacting, you are responding. And that is something that's going to help you. Okay. And with this Moon card, like, I think, yeah, she's literally journaling in this card. This is such a beautiful, lovely card. So and if you look at her face, she's calm and she's composed, right? So it's like, it's dark, but it looks like that she is cozy, comfortable with her thoughts, whatever they may be. So I think that's the kind of mental and emotional state you are getting into the month of October, no matter even if you are navigating certain challenges. But again, with this, and yeah, with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles when upright is scarcity, lack of resources, not feeling good enough, feeling left out in the cold, feeling all alone, right? So this is also in reverse, and this is saying nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. And I think you are seeing that, you are understanding that in the month of October. So if there were financial issues, I think you are getting out of those financial challenges 100%. Okay, so yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And this says always compose yourself before giving a response. So I think you are literally learning how to navigate conflicts, and also like how to maintain your calm in difficult situation. Because sometimes it's like, let's say you are stressed about money, you are stressed about something in your career, it's like you're fighting with yourself. And during those times we have this tendency that we are less receptive to other people's opinions or other people's needs, because sometimes you can't share everything with them, and you're like, they don't know what I'm going through. And sometimes we lash out, or sometimes somebody says something, you take it in the wrong way. So that could have happened, or that could happen as well in the month of October. So keep an eye on that. We have the patient witch. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. So this is the hanged man in traditional tarot. So you could have felt stuck in the past, and there's a possibility like this. The number we have here is 12. So I think like till the middle of the month, you might still have that feeling of feeling stuck. You might still be navigating the challenges, but I think as we move towards the end of the October, things will start speeding up. With the chariot, this is also about maintaining your balance. So you could have been pulled into different directions between your head and your heart regarding something. It could be regarding, again, with money, relationship, something like that. So you need to bring your head and your heart on the same page. That is important. And I think you will be able to do that when you are not just thinking logically, but you're also paying attention to your emotions and how you feel. This could play out in so many different ways. And keep in mind that this is a general reading, so you may or may not resonate with all the messages. Trust your intuition. You will know which message is for you and which one is not. Okay. So like, make sure that you're not rushing forward just with plain knowledge or information. You are also considering emotions, right? So whether it's your own emotions or somebody else's opinion, someone who is associated with you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, make sure you are not trying to rush through. And yeah, again, with this Knight of Swords in reverse and with this Hanged Man in the month of October, you might just want to rush through. Because when I started filming your reading, this was the first reading I was doing today. Like, it's a Monday when I'm filming, and I just wanted to rush through. And what actually happened is, before every reading I do my prayers. Okay, so I did my prayer, but it's like when I'm just about to start, I call my guides in, and whether it's just like few seconds, and I ask them to bless the reading and everything. And somehow I forgot to say those few lines that I say in the beginning, and I rushed into the reading because I just wanted to get things done. You may say that it's a coincidence or whatever, but I forgot to hit the record button, right? So I think that was a reminder for me. Not I think, I believe that was a reminder for me that do not at any point think that you are the one who is doing the reading. You are just a channel. God has chosen you to do some work for his people. So don't be so full of yourself. That is the message that I got. Okay, so I would say, do not rush into things in the month of October. Like, slowly and steadily keep moving forward. Okay, but with the Judgment here, I think you are exactly where you need to be. You are on the right path. Okay, so let's pull these astro dice to see what areas of your life are in focus, or if any specific details we can get here. Okay, love to see that, because when I did your reading, we did get the 10th house, and 10th house in astrology is your career, your public image, right? And we also have the 5th house. So definitely your career is in focus in this month of October. And like, when I did your reading earlier, we saw a lot of rewards and recognition coming through, you entering a period of prosperity, but that did not get recorded, right? and we got the career, and we got the purse. Pay attention to your finances. So I think that 100% in the month of October, I mean, this reading is not just end all be all for your month of October, but I think this is a focus. Like, you're definitely focusing on your career and your finances. And what I'm feeling intuitively for you is that you could have been trying to bring more prosperity in your life, more recognition, more rewards at work or in some shape or form. For some, this could be a public thing as well, like maybe doing something on social media, or even if you're working for an organization, doing something like a public facing profile, a public facing job profile. That might be something. We also have the fifth house. Fifth house is the house of creativity. So again, you could have felt creatively stuck as well, and maybe like going through something like writer's block, creativity block. So I think you will be able to move past that block. But if prosperity, rewards, recognition is something that you have been working on, or if you try to work on during this month, I would say do not rush. Your rewards will come in for sure. This is the month to stay grounded and keep moving forward. You don't have to stop, right? Like, journal, make some time for stillness, make some time to meditate, ask your guides, pray for answers, because we have muddled, unclear thinking with the moon, and the moon was in reverse. So I forgot. Yeah, this was in reverse. So even if you have these days in the month of October where your thinking is unclear, 100% you will get the clarity if you make some time for stillness. Also, with the Knight of Swords, you might need to probably get more information on something that you are trying to achieve. Maybe it's a goal, a career thing, something that you're trying to do at work. Like, maybe you need to learn something, maybe you need to upgrade your skills, maybe something you already know, because we also have the quill in her hand, and there's a card that says get back to the basics. I think it's in tea leaf. So this quill is reminding me of that. So maybe you need to revisit something that you already know, a skill, a course, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, but that will help you. So if you feel a little stuck, or if the rewards, maybe you are anticipating some reward, some recognition, some appraisal in the month of October, even if you don't get that in the month of October, it says be ambitious, chase your dream. Do not give up. Do not give up. October is not the month. You are getting there. There is forward movement with this Chariot card, with this Judgment, and this King of Bucks, but King of Cups. But you need to be patient here, okay? You need to be patient. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. And I feel that October is the month that you will have to stay calm and grounded with King of Cups. Some of you might be seeking a therapist, a coach. So if you are struggling mentally, emotionally, that will really help you. With the moon in reverse, some of you, if you have been again going through probably like mild episodes of depression or something, I think you are getting on the other side this month, or you are working on it in the month of October. Okay, so now let's pull some relationship affirmations for you to see any specific guidance when it comes to relationships. But again, if you are struggling in the relationship, having conflicts, it could be with anyone, family member, loved one, romantic partner, someone you're dating with, friend, teammate, even at work, because a lot of work energy, career energy is here, then I see reconciliation. I would say with the King of Cups, do not react, respond. Think before you speak. That is the energy that is coming again and again. Think before you speak. Think before you take any action with this Knight of Swords. Okay, so we got two cards for you. Beautiful. This is a very funny, affirmative deck, but the messages are really deep, but they are put in a very nice, uplifting way. So this says no scorekeeping. I cut ties with past conflicts. I am loving this deck because every time I pull a message from this deck, like, it ties beautifully into the reading like that we have already done so far. So yeah, I cut ties with past conflicts and make my personal life a clean, shiny slate. And this is really what I see for you in the month of October. You are resolving, as I said, like, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So I cut ties with past conflicts and make my personal life a clean, shiny slate. Beginning this moment, everything is new. When an old grievance repeats itself in my head, I introduce it to my new head tenants. Wow. I introduce it to my new head tenants, tolerance and equanimity. I like that. Like, I like the sentence. Then I give it its stupid t-shirts and records back and tell it to leave. Very nice. So I think, again, you are forgiving someone, and if someone comes to you for apology or something, keep an open heart, like forgive them, okay? Even if you don't, because sometimes we can have conflict or falling out with someone and we don't want to deal with that person, and use your own discernment, because even if someone asks for forgiveness, it does not mean that you have to keep them in your life. It does not mean that you have to give them the same energy, time and love that you used to. That is up to you. But make peace with it. Make peace with the past. Make peace with that person. Do not hold any grudges, because ultimately it harms you and nobody else, okay? And then we have benefit of the doubt, like literally I believe in the basic goodness of other people, and I give them the chance to show it. If they prove me wrong, that is on them. Absolutely. At least I can go to sleep knowing that I practiced trust and forgiveness rather than fear and doubt. And later on, if I need to, I can always change my mind and retroactively judge them like it's my career. So yeah, because sometimes we think that we need to hold back, or we need to act cold, or we need to do this and that to, like, guard ourselves. I think it doesn't happen that way. Boundaries is one thing, but for people who are special to you, important to you, people you really love and you care for, especially to those people, you need to give them the benefit of the doubt. So I have a funny story about that, but I think we don't have the time. So maybe we will do it some other day. But yeah, don't be scared to show love, warmth, and kindness to the people you love, especially the people you love. Okay. Now let's pull a work affirmation for you. Anything specific, because we have a lot of work energy, career energy here. So any work affirmation. This reading has actually turned out to be even better than what I did for you earlier. Okay, so we have consideration. I am a considerate person and my new goal is radical. How do we pronounce this? Conscientiousness. Okay, whatever, you get the meaning, right? I'm a considerate person and my new goal is radical conscientiousness, whatever that is. Okay, from now on, I will leave every space tidier than I found it. I will find small ways to support a teammate, even if they didn't ask for it. I will eat the leftover pumpernickel bagel, even though I didn't order it. Like, okay, so I think at the workplace, you just need to be more considerate. Maybe even, this is about a workplace situation. Like, you're not scorekeeping and you are giving the benefit of doubt to the people at work as well. I want to pull one more for you. Okay, just flew away. We have this card just flew away, process, and this is what came for you before as well when I was filming your reading that didn't get filmed. Okay, so process. No matter what I'm writing, designing, making, planning, or otherwise out of thin air pulling, I surrender to the process part of the process. Yes, with this Knight of Swords in reverse, you do not have to rush through. Things take time. Okay, things take time. And again, if you feel a little unclear, maybe you feel a little creatively blocked with this fifth house, do not give up. Okay, I think bring some lightheartedness in your life. Try to enjoy the process. Try to find joy in the mundane with this fifth house energy. Okay, I realize that nothing is perfect at first, and I welcome the messy imperfections of my process with open arms. Messiness is the proof that I trust myself. So let's ignore the dirty coffee cups and donut shrapnel on my desk. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. So very very beautiful messages for you. Now let's pull some self-care oracle for you, and then we will move to your yes or no question. Okay, so some nuggets of wisdom for my Sagittarius in the month of October. Cards don't fly out of this deck because I think of the card size, so I think I'll take these two. We have surrender, yes, the moon card. And we have success, yes, lovely. And we have under the deck sovereign. Okay, so we have success and surrender. So I think you need to, when we see the word surrender, it does not mean that you don't do anything. It's like you do your work, you do your job, and then you let go. The results will eventually come. And also, this could mean surrender to the process, whatever is that you're trying to achieve. Okay, let's see. It say, stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of divine intervention. 100% with this judgment card. I mean, if there is like some setbacks, some challenges, some hurdles, obstacles, like that is divine intervention. Don't try to question it. Do the best that you can in the present moment. Make the best out of it. Learn whatever you can from that situation and keep moving forward with this Chariot card. You will eventually be successful. Okay, so this says, today is a really good day. You are in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you, and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. So you can screenshot these two cards. Okay, so in the month of October, at any point you feel stuck, overwhelmed, you can read out loud these affirmations. Okay, or maybe in the month of October, you can read them every single morning and see the magic unfold. Okay, so beautiful messages for you. Now, let's answer your question. Okay, so what is your question? Let's find an answer. Ask your yes or no question in your mind or out loud, and let's see what the divine, what your spirit guides want you to know about that question. What is the answer to the question my Sagittarius people are asking? My Sagittarius collective, what is the answer to their question? Give us the accurate answer. Dear divine, please come in. What is the answer to my Sagittarius people's question? Looks like it's a complicated question. Okay, we will take this one. This is upright. I want to take all of three, okay, for some reason, because these three fell out like at the same time. Okay, this hasn't happened before, but yeah, we will take it. So for some of you, your answer is absolutely yes. For some of you, the answer is get more information, and for some of you, it is unlikely. So with this get more information, that is literally the vibe that I got from this Knight of Swords. I think I mentioned this. If you are stuck with something, there's more information coming your way, or you need to seek out more information. For some, this could be literal information, like in terms of books, like researching or something. For some, that information is your own self-reflection. Okay, or for some of you, this could be communication from other person, right? Something like that. So something needs to come to your awareness, and it will come to your awareness. Just give it some time. So that is why it says get more information. Okay, and for some of you, this is straight up yes. For some of you, this is unlikely. And what that means is it's probably unlikely in the moment, but as you get more information, you will know whether it is a yes or a no. Okay, let me read out from the little guidebook we have here. I think it has a beautiful explanation. Yeah. So with get more information, this card can function not just as general suggestion that more information will help guide your decisions, but also as a warning that people or situations might not be as they initially seem. Seek to learn more about your present circumstances. Absolutely. So for some of you, whatever question you are asking, like, is your question even right? Or like, are you asking the right question? So you will know what that means to you, but it says that people or situations might not be as initially seem. Seek to learn more about your present circumstances. So with this King of Cups here, like I would say, you need to be emotionally grounded in the month of October so that you can, actually achieve what you want to achieve, and you can resolve any conflicts, or you can, have things go in your favor. So get more information. And for some of you, it's like a clear, strong, positive response to your question. It's a yes. Okay. And for some of you, this is unlikely. Let's see what it says. The unlikely card, while not an absolute no, does suggest that what you're asking about is unlikely to occur. However, it is a classic case of if anything changes, everything could change. The future is fluid, so make some changes and ask again. Beautiful message. So again, I always say this in my readings, that whatever we are like whatever predictions we see here in this reading, this is based on your current energy. If there's something in here that you do not like, okay, or you might want to go things in a different direction, then that is totally in your control. You can consider this reading as a heads up, okay, as a message, as a warning, as guidance. Like maybe your spirit guides want to bring your attention to everything that we have discussed in this reading, and that can help you change your actions, your decisions, your choices, and even your intentions. Like I asked you in the beginning, what are your intentions? What is that you are trying to bring in the month of October? Okay, so your intentions, your decisions, your choices, your prayers have the ultimate power to create the reality that you want for yourself, no matter if it's the month of October or any month or any time of the year. Okay, so beautiful messages for my Sagittarius. So this is what I have for you, and do not forget to check the readings for your other zodiac sign placements. I will link the playlist in the description box. If your other zodiac sign predictions are not already up, they will be up in a day or two. I'm slowly rolling out all the readings, and I will also be doing like a pick a card reading for October. So if you are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure your notification bells are on so that you are notified every time I post a new reading. And if this helped you, hit the like button to let me know, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye bye.